Devin Himes dominated round 1 with a perfect night, taking the top qualifier, both moto hole shots, and the moto wins, giving him the overall. This week, he looks to continue his dominance at round 2.
Last weekend, it went a lot better than what I was expecting. I didn't want to get my hopes up and go out there thinking I'm just going to blow everybody away, but I came away good and clean with a great qualifying time through the first qualifier. Great start, stayed steady, holding my line, and made Jeremy work for it. I didn't even know, but he had actually gotten a flat tire in the second moto and took him out of the overall for the end of the night.
Pro ATV racer and Tennessee native Jeremy Lawson is racing at Dade City for the winner. If last year is any indication, he will prove to be Devin's toughest competition. As qualifying got underway, rookie Ryan Cook was the first rider to turn a lap, benefiting from a fresh race course and taking the top qualifying position. Now he could do nothing but wait, while the remaining riders tried to knock him off the top spot. Cook managed to hold on until Jake Gunn knocked him off.
Jake Gunn on the second lap, that's going to put him up in the lead. Ryan Cook second.
With the last 3 riders of the session on deck, including Devin Himes, Mark Maddle, and Jeremy Lawson. To the surprise of many, Devin did not take the fast qualifying time. Instead, the top qualifier changed again, and Mark Maddle landed on top of the standings with only 1 rider left.
Me and Matt had a pep talk before I went out on the track, and he said, stay smart, slow and conservative, so.
Yep, it worked.
1 rider to go, Jeremy Lawson.
Lawson on the Walsh Racecraft Suzuki came up short, allowing Mark Maddle to take top qualifying.
56.
After last week's battle, both Jeremy Lawson and Devin Himes had something to prove. Now there was a new contender thrown into the mix after Mark Maddle took top qualifier, earning the first gate pick in Moto 1. Himes and Lawson chose to go inside of Maddle on the gate, and at the start, Jeremy Lawson grabbed the hole shot, with Devin Himes in tow. Jeremy and Devin began to gap the field out front, Jeremy leading the opening laps of the moto with Devin right on his heels. The two locked into battle early on, Devin finding no opportunities for a pass. The defending champion Devin put pressure on Jeremy as the laps ticked away. Jake Gunn ran off the track, giving Mark Maddle the 3rd spot. Mark took 2nd last year in the championship to Himes. He spent the offseason training with Devin and is showing that he's on his way to being one of the top contenders for the championship. After a solid qualifying performance, Ryan Cook found himself in the top 5 during Moto 1. Unfortunately, he made a mistake and ran off the track, sending him to the back of the field. Jeremy Lawson pulled away from Devin in 2nd and charged to a Moto 1 victory at round 2.
You know, Devin was put up a good fight. I knew I could probably outlast him for sure as far as stamina goes, but he had some good sprinting speed there. Those first few laps, you know, I think he was all over me a little bit. And luckily, you know, the Walsh motor got me a good start. Yeah. Good job. Thank you.
The stage had been set. Jeremy responded to Devin Himes' victory at round 1 by taking the first moto win at round 2. Now he had to seal the deal by winning the 2nd moto in order to capture the overall. If Devin won, the better 2nd moto score would give him the overall and provide him a larger points lead going into round 3. When the gate dropped, Jeremy Lawson did exactly what he needed to, which was getting the hole shot, with Devin Himes right behind him and Jake Gunn in 3rd. the top 5 remaining tight through the opening laps. Slowly, Jeremy and Devin crept away, leaving Jake Gunn to battle with Mark Mattel, who were both fighting for a podium position overall. Further back, the battle for 5th was between Eric Emanuelson and John Vinjon. The number 9 of Emanuelson is the oldest rider in the field, a longtime professional in past years. Emanuelson's been racing the Sponsors Cup for the last 3, with moto wins and podiums scattered throughout the series. For now, he was doing a good job of holding off the number 2 for 5th. As laps ticked away, Devin was doing all he could to close in on Jeremy. Team owner and multi-time Sponsors Cup champion Chris Williams encouraged Devin to push harder, but Jeremy's strong pace kept him out of reach of Devin in 2nd. The battle between Eric Emanuelson and John Vinjon came to an end when Vinjon's motor troubles resulted in a DNF for the number 2. In the closing laps, Devin had managed to claw his way back into position to make the pass on Jeremy. Unfortunately, he ran out of time. Jeremy had maintained his solid pace and took the victory at round 2, culminating in a near perfect night and closing the gap in points on hometown favorite Devin Himes. For the first time in 2011, Jeremy raced his way to the top of the podium. After Jeremy's disappointing performance at round 1, he now gets to celebrate with his team and fans. The reigning champ Devin Himes came up just short of victory, but has always kept a positive attitude in the face of adversity. Rounding out the top 3, Jake Gunn beat out fast qualifier Mark Mattel, maintaining 2nd in the overall point standings in the Sponsors Cup Series. After a solid performance at round 2, Jeremy is back in contention to fight for the points lead early in the season. Looking to round 3, Devin is facing stiff competition from Jeremy and knows he must be perfect to beat him this season. 2 more motos are in the books at Dade City MX. Jeremy Lawson and his team Walsh Racecraft knows victory is only temporary, with round 3 only 1 week away.